MDC North Campus hosted once more another free food distribution. Hundreds of volunteers, including MDC students, handed out food packages to members of the community.
Now, you are hosting this event. How does it feel to host an event such as this?
It is wonderful. This is what I believe I was sent to the planet called Earth to do, to help, to give, to nurture, to mentor. All that I do is because I'm told by a power greater than all of us, Dorothy, you must do this.
Now, I'm sure events like these, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of people that you have to contact. How long does it usually take to put events like these together?
It takes approximately, and I say approximately, a month or so. And I say that because we want to make sure that the word is out. So we have that piece we must involve ourselves in. But I've got the best staff in Dade County. And some of them were standing over there. I don't know if they're watching me. They usually do. They have contacts in all of the medium. We are on radio. I am a school board member. I think you know that. So I get a chance to talk about this on my eye-taping. I get a chance to do this during my announcements on the school board. And then I'm a walker and a worker. I tell all the pastors about it, and once you tell them, it's gone. But then when I see people at events, I tell them, and I keep, we keep flyers and little bits of information to hand out. And thus you see what you see this morning.
Now, as far as the different people who sponsor the events, is it
Yes.
hard to get people to sponsor the events?
No. The people who are involved in this one, and I've been involved with them and others, you have your local elected officials, and you have your state-wide elected officials, and if we had the Congress people home, we'd have the federal. They are anxious. I call myself a public servant, not a politician, because there's a difference. Sure, I make policy, but I don't sit in an office. I make sure that my comrades, my cohorts understand that Dorothy is about the business of work. And if you represent the people in District 2, District 109, I think it's District 39, and District 2 with Chairman Gene Monestein, we all represent the same people. So why not have them come out and see the people whom they elect? We are elected officials. If it were not for the people that you see here, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. So we owe them a great debt of gratitude.
Now, you just mentioned how you are about work and how you're out in the community, you know, doing all these things, helping the community out. We have a lot of students here who are volunteering. Do you have any advice for students who are here volunteering?
Absolutely, I do. Just continue to pay it forward, give back. I'm a graduate of Miami Northwestern Senior High School. We're celebrating our 60th year for the opening of the school, and we have some wonderful students here, and they are anxiously serving. This is where they can also get community service hours. They cannot graduate without them. So what better way than to be out here handing out food, you know, having people know that I care for you, even though I may be 3 or 4 decades younger than you. Do this now, and when the time comes for the board member to give you your diploma, you will have a beautiful cord draped around your neck for more community service hours than you need to graduate. So yes, I see them taking bags to cars for the elderly. I give them this advice. You will never, ever, ever be able to be paid for what you do today. And please don't think that your work will go unnoticed.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's been a great experience, whether it's been packing bananas, sodas, bread, whatever that may be. We've been able to basically come face to face with those people that really need it, and basically just extending that olive branch to them and just being that helping hand that sometimes everybody needs at one point in their lives. And it's been great. The response has been overwhelming.
Events like this are so important because as being a student leader in North Campus, these citizens are my neighbors, and it makes a huge difference not only to me but also to them that we do events like this so that they're able to have a meal today, that I'm able to connect with them and make sure that they're satisfied with their food.
creative. Be a hero. Be the solution. Be connected. Be innovative. Be global. Be successful. Be you. Be MDC. Be Miami-Dade College.
Well, you are obviously not a stranger to these events. What motivates you to continue doing these free food distributions here in the community?
Because there's a continuous need. I just expressed to the volunteers and all who helped put this together today how, you know, it's a shame that we have to do it, but it's a blessing that we can do it. Because no one should go to bed hungry tonight, and if we can make a difference in them not going to bed hungry tonight, I want to be able to help out where that need occurs. So again, what motivates me is because the people need it. And again, not only does this community need this, we deserve it. You know, other communities have food distributions and whatnot, and I want to ensure that our community is included as well. When FarmShare, who is a wonderful community partner, conducts their food distribution. So I'm just pleased that it's here at Miami-Dade North Campus today.
So, and since you mentioned that, what are your thoughts about it, about this event being held here at MDC North?
Well, I believe that, and not believe, I know Miami-Dade North Campus is, to me, the best campus of them all. Because they have continuously, over the years, been a very good community supporter and a community partner. And this is just an extension of the work that Miami-Dade North Campus does. It's all about educating the student, but this is an extension of the education that's provided at Miami-Dade College, and that's giving back. That's giving back, that's serving others, and that's what is being done today. President Harrison is doing a phenomenal job in partnering and identifying opportunities like this. She's a great visionary, she's a great leader, and this is as well an extension of her leadership and what she brings to Miami-Dade College. So the students are here, faculty is here. So the campus has come together and wrapped their arms around this to help us help the community, in the community, for the community. And that's what this is about today, providing food, a basic necessity, something that people often take for granted. You know, we will eat tonight and probably not have to worry about it. A lot of people do have to worry where that next meal is coming from. So if we can help make a difference for just one day, that is a blessing in and of itself. And you know, I told the volunteers, basically they're angels today, helping to be blessings to people today so that they can have something to eat tonight. And it's a lot of good food. It's a lot of good food. We have, there's frozen chicken, they have canned goods, they have vegetables, they have fruit. Again, it's enough grocery, let's say, for at least a week, I believe. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to be able to be a part. And I have to highlight the sponsor of this event, the main sponsor, which is FarmShare and Dr. Dorothy Bendross-Mindingall of the school board. And she brought some of us in the community, some other community leaders together, myself and Senator Bullard, so that we can join forces and make it a bigger impact if we can. And then Miami-Dade College is always, always on our screen, on our radar, because when we know we want to do something big in the community, Miami-Dade College North Campus is usually the place that we can come to. And again, because they are a good community partner, not just providing excellence in education, but excellence in providing for people to have opportunities in this community. And today we're going to hopefully have an opportunity for people to have something to eat tonight. So I thank Miami-Dade, I thank Dr. Padron, and I thank Mrs. Harrison, President Harrison, for allowing us to be here today.
Well, I hear the passion in your voice, so it sounds like something that you would do next year, right?
I'm hopeful.
I hope so.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for inviting me to be here.
With me, I'm on a fixed income. I don't have nothing coming in, so but my check. So this is a big help. I don't get food stamps. It's just me and my daughter. I don't get food stamps, and this is a big help for me and her.
The best investment in our future is the education of our children. But for many families in our community, finishing high school and attending college is only a dream. Take Stock in Children turns that dream into a reality by providing mentors, scholarships, and hope to underprivileged, at-risk teens in our community. Hi, I'm Shane Battier. Please join us. Become a mentor, a volunteer, or donate and help make a difference. Go to our website and help change the life of a child.
So now you are one of the partners for this event. How important do you think it is for you and your office to partner up and host different events like these?
Well, we, Miami-Dade County actually gives FarmShare over $400,000 a year. So we're a big partner with FarmShare, and we do these kinds of events all throughout the county. FarmShare is one of our favorite organizations. It gives food to needy people all throughout the county. They feed thousands and thousands of families. And so for me, it's great to be here at this event, but actually as the mayor of Miami-Dade County, I'm in events that FarmShare has all throughout Dade County, from all the way down from Homestead, all the way, up to all the way up to Aventura. So yeah, it's a big county, and as the mayor of Miami-Dade County, I show up to these and participate in these events. And Miami-Dade County has a hand in every single one because we are such a big contributor to FarmShare.
So you sound really excited.
Yeah.
So now my next question for you is, now 1 in every 6 Americans face hunger in America every day. What do you think you and other local leaders should do in the community to help combat hunger issues?
First thing you need is a job. And so my initiative here as Mayor of Miami-Dade, we have an initiative called Employ Miami-Dade, where we actually have community organizations go out and knock on doors to people that are underemployed or unemployed, and we give them an opportunity to train them. We give them a stipend, and then we set them up in jobs. Right now it's really focused on construction because we have so many construction jobs happening in Miami-Dade County, but it'll eventually branch out into the jobs, the permanent jobs that those projects actually create. It could be in hospitality, it could be in culinary arts, could be maintenance, engineering, all those projects create jobs. And so what we want to do is get the underemployed and unemployed persons, residents of Miami-Dade, to have a job, a good paying job. And when you have a good paying job, a lot of good things happen after that. You can then take care of your family, put food on the table, but also create a better environment so that your children can go to school and have a much more stable home because you're not worried about when the next meal is coming. And so a good paying job does a lot of good things. And a good paying job not only helps you now, and you and your family now, but it helps your descendants, the future generations. It helps them because you establish that solid foundation, a solid family foundation, which then allows your children and your grandchildren to have a good education, and then they can have a good career and a good paying job. So it's about jobs, really, and that's what we're really very much focused on during my time as mayor, and hopefully if I'm reelected, that'll definitely be what we're focusing on. Miami-Dade County is the leader, has led the state of Florida in job creation in the last 4 years, and the state of Florida is either number 1 or number 2 in the nation in job creation. And so, that's what it's all about.
Well, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I volunteer for FarmShare every time they have it here at the college. I'm a student here, and it means a lot to me because I'm on Social Security disability, but I still come and volunteer. And I'm grateful that the volunteers also could sign up and also get food. Some of them don't know that. It makes me feel good to see other people or families that don't have, that they put smiles on their face to get some food, and they get very excited.
Fresh thinking is being served at Miami-Dade College. Create your own recipe for success in the evolution of food culture at the Miami Culinary Institute. Learn the skills you need to jumpstart your career in the culinary arts. Turn green into gourmet and celery into salary. Miami Culinary Institute. Food, culture, innovation. Visit us at miamidadeculinary.com. Register now. Miami Culinary Institute.
So tell me more about the communities that you serve.
Well, we serve communities all throughout the state of Florida. Majority, we do a lot of our distributions here in Miami or in the Dade County area, but we hit a lot of areas, low-income areas, a lot of areas where it's really needed. Might be even out to rural communities that we've gone to in areas which doesn't have nothing. And we basically set it up with the people in the community. It could be with any organization, it could be with a church who called us, it could be the mayor, it could be a commissioner, it could be a senator, it could be anyone who calls us and tells us that there's a need in their community. And then what we do, we start planning, start sourcing, getting the food, planning what we're gonna bring, and then we're up at 5 in the morning already loading trucks. I mean, like this event today, we've been preparing this for already weeks, and we was up already at 5 in the morning loading our trucks and getting things going to bring it here. So this what you see here has been set up way earlier than a lot of people realize. I mean, we have an amazing staff. We have an amazing warehouse manager that he stays on top of himself. He makes sure our trucks are all loaded and everything like that, which is a good thing because you need people like that to keep things like this going. You know?
So when we look at, we look at the hunger rate and how it's increasing. We're looking at people, they're losing jobs. It's hard for families to get food. What makes you, or how does it make you feel when you know that you've given someone food, you've put a smile on someone's face, that they can finally eat a meal?
It makes me sleep easier at night. That's the first thing. I love my job. I never get tired because I know that the efforts that what I'm putting into is at the end, it's going to feed some child to somebody who's not going to have food. It motivates me every day. I mean, I don't, of course, don't do this for the money at all. I do this because this is what I want to do. I guess I'm at a point in my life that I want to give back, and this is one way to give back to the community, to work with an amazing organization like this that can help and make a difference. I mean, there's a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of organizations that do great work, but doesn't make a real dent. You know, there's a lot. And when you have agencies like organizations like this that does what we do, and you see the effects, you hear the people. When we go out to the communities, we see, I go to the store shopping, or I go to the grocery store, walking the streets, and I've had people come up to me, hugging me and stuff, say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And, you know, and I don't even know who they are. And I'm like, okay, you're welcome. And there's places I've gone to, and even places that I've been at, there's police officers and everything there, and I'm there trying to get through, and they see me and they go, John, farm share, no problem, we help you out and stuff, because they know we're a community organization, just like our police forces and anyone else. We all work for the community and help the community. So it's a good thing when you do something and everyone you work with as your peers, you know, love what you do, and you love what you do. So it doesn't become about the money. It becomes more about, you know, I got to get up in the morning. I got to find food for people. I have to get truckloads, and, you know, and then I think about that person, that kid who's in the morning don't have breakfast. I know this because I was one of those kids, and that's one of the things too that I didn't realize that I was going to end up being here, doing on this side, giving food out. So now it turned out that when I give food out and stuff like that, I remember that kid, myself, and growing up back in the days here, that the biggest and best thing was the government cheese. And we didn't know it was government. We were too young, and we didn't know that our parents were not the richest. So they had to get government food and wherever they can get, and they brought it home. As kids, we didn't know, and they didn't tell us. So we're there, got grilled cheese and everything like that. And then there's days and stuff that we eat a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner, and I see my parents sitting on the couch not eating anything. So when you see things like this growing up like that, it makes you understand the need firsthand. So working here, you could see it's my passion, it's my calling, I love it. And it's just, I keep thinking about that kid who doesn't know that their parents don't have food, and the parents could keep with us what we do, they keep feeding them. So it keeps me going that way because I know that's what's happening.
That is amazing.
I know it's
Now
happening.
I see people, they're walking away with these really big boxes. What do these boxes consist of?
Well, today we have chicken, canned goods, different types of canned goods, banana, yams, sweet potato.
And the boxes, are they one per person? Are they one
Well,
per family?
it's one for family, but we try to give them enough food that can last more than a day, at least a week or so. Okay, we're not trying to give them something just for one day. We're trying to help them make it, to the next. I mean, there's families. I had one lady that I just saw last distribution I done, that she came up to me and hugged me and says, I have my own business now. And I looked and said, okay. She goes, thanks to you guys. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, I'm a single mom. I had no job. I had my daughter sick. And to survive, I was going to your distributions and getting foods to feed us. And then finally, I ended up helping. It got me to the next point that I finally got a job. And your food helped me save money. And to buy medication for my child, my daughter. And then I turned around and she end up now having her own business and making like videos and editing and stuff. And then she now she's coming here and volunteering and helping to give back because it helped her get on her feet. Yeah, and she did it on her own, with just a little help.
So when can we expect more of these free food distributions?
Well, you can go to our website, which is www.farmshare.org. You go into, and you're gonna hit a spot. It says news. It's gonna open up. You can see events. Click on the event. It's gonna be a picture, and you're gonna say, "Where's the big red truck?" It's gonna show the whole state of Florida, and it's gonna show our trucks where we're gonna be at and the dates in the state of Florida, what time, what date, and there's a phone number you can call if you need more information on there. So you'll know where we're at now. We have a warehouse in Quincy, Jacksonville, Pompano, Homestead, and Florida City. We're spread out through the state. And we do drop sites. We have drop sites all through the states, which means we have other organizations, over 2,000 partner agencies who are with us statewide. Some of them, they have areas, church parking lots or wherever it is. They'll get together with 10 other churches. We'll bring our truck, one of our big trucks there, stop, drop it off. We'll unload everything on the truck, all the food, and we have churches that sit there who grab all these foods, split it up, and then they'll go out into the communities and serve the communities. We call that drop sites. And we have that all around the state of Florida. And then we do what we do here, our straight distribution. Plus we have agencies that go to our different branches, pick up food, and they go back into the community and serve also. So we're hitting it in all kinds of ways. We're not, we're not just doing one thing. We're doing a lot, and we're not doing it by ourselves. We're doing it with a whole entire community of other partner agencies. So and if people look at us, and last year we did over 33 million pounds of food we've picked up last year with a staff maybe 30, maybe. And that's phenomenal. And we fed, I think it was over 5 million families last year. Yeah. And we're talking about 5 million times 4, because each house is like 4 people in a house. So that's how many mouths they got food because of our efforts, all of our efforts together.
Thank you so much, John.
You're welcome.
Today we're packing up foods, canned foods, breads, fruits, vegetables, and each household can come and get a bag of food that can help support them throughout the month. And from what you can see, all of the families seem really grateful for that little bit of extra help that MDC and our sponsors and partners can provide to them. MDC North is a big part of the community here, and we're always just so happy to help out and give back, and I'm just so proud to be part of it.